Hi, my name's Reese from the Eastern Suburbs School of Music. Today I'm going to teach you the bass parts from the Crowded House song To the Island. Fairly simple parts rhythmically. Just working off the crotchet rhythm, one note per beat of the song. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the notes I'm starting with for the introduction to the song, and a lot of this style of playing is through the verse as well. B, I'm going to 7th fret on your very top thick string, 4th string. G, 3rd fret, A, 5th fret, all on the top thick string. And if you got your dots on your fretboard, using the dotted frets. So, intro, I'll just play that in full where we've got B, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, G, G, A. The second time though, 2, 3, 4, stays on the B the whole time, just in that crotchet rhythm, one beat per note. If you're not sure what these rhythm terms mean, do just look up my lesson that you'll find by clicking above or below. That's all you need for the intro. Let's also look at the verse at the same time as we continue. Same idea with these 3 notes. Every now and again we drop in a quaver, the half beat notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, A. So they're all B's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, G, A. 1 bar of B, and then away it goes into the chorus. So that gives you the intro and the verse in full. Might be an idea as well to grab the tab sheet that I've created off my Patreon page. You find that at Rhyslet on Patreon. That's RHYSLETT. Link above me now, or look in the comments below. We'll send you through to my Patreon to grab this tab. Pause the video, work on the intro and the verse, and when you're ready, let's look at the chorus together. The chorus for To the Island has got some variations each chorus. The first one though sets the groundwork where we've got A sharp, B, C sharp, D, D, B, C sharp. And that is your chorus idea of what the chords are based over. But the interesting thing that Nick Seymour is doing here, he's not necessarily playing root notes, he's playing notes out of the chord. So while the rest of the band plays a D chord, Nick's hitting an A bass note. While the rest of the band then plays the D augmented chord, he's hitting an A sharp bass note. B for B minor, there's a root note, but then the C sharp is where the rest of the band's playing an A chord. So D over an A bass note, D augmented over A sharp, B to C sharp, then root notes D, D augmented, B, just the right size. Into the intro. Bass is quite sort of muted in the production of it, so if you get that slight choppy, bouncy sound as well, it's gonna help. That is chorus 1. Let's look at chorus 2, where we've got the same idea. Da, 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 da. So once again, using notes out of the chord here, grab the tab sheet and you'll see all this stuff easier. The second half of chorus 2, or the start of chorus 2, we've got D, D augmented, we're going D at 10th fret, then 13, 9, 9 on your third string. Why? They're all notes out of the D augmented chord. The A sharp, the F sharp, and the root, the D, can be used within that bar. Starting to track through the rest of the song. Intro, we're back to our sort of B groove. Back to an A. Then just watching the verse, they don't do the exact same chord change or bass note chord changes every time. So verse 2 goes B, A, and then G, G, A, B. Stays on B longer, so you get more bars of B at the end of verse 2. Chorus 2, building on what we learnt in chorus 1, start to get some variations. You'll never find Nick playing the same thing every verse, every chorus, every time. That's why we love him as a bass player. We're still building on the foundation though of chorus 1 with the world isn't, it's to ignore. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So some variation here. How are we getting these variations? We've still got the D with the A bass. We've still got the augmented with the A sharp bass to B minor, C sharp, hitting the E on the last note of the bar. Why can we do that? An A chord is A, C sharp, E. It's gone C sharp to an E. Still all fits within the chord notes of the chord being played at the time. The D this time we're going to 10th fret, and the reason I'm going there, the augmented bar goes 13, 9, 9, and then we're heading back to B minor, A with the C sharp, and what do we got here? The A with the C sharp this time. 1, 1 and 2, 3, 4. So using the arpeggio. Arpeggio, the 3 notes in this case that make up the chord name, is using his C sharp, E, and the root note A eventually. This is the second half of chorus 2. Let's play it in full. I'm reading off my tab sheet, which will probably make it easier for you to learn if you grab it. 1, 2, 3, second chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. There it is. It's just the right sound, the bar. It's just the right size. So they extend that end of chorus 2 as well, and they just sit on the root note or the pedal note of G while it's G major 7, A with the G bass. G major 7, A with the G bass. Simple playing, but great music theory application, shall we say. We then get this sort of vocal part, Beach Boys type vocal part. Then we come in for another chorus. Why don't we just look at that straight away now? We're knowing what chords we're looking at. We get the D with the A. This time doing that same idea using the augmented notes. Your D augmented is D note, A sharp note, or F sharp note. What he's doing here then is using A sharp, F sharp. And takes that variation also to the A on C sharp. So as the song builds, so does the variations and the changes in the bass line. Here's an example of this chorus with those variations. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just the right size. 1, 2, 3, 4. Organ or keyboardy solo. Mitchell Froome solos away, and then to end the song, A, B, 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 B. So the guitar solo is taking place now. G, G, A, A. Very much like what we heard earlier in the song. Just look for the variations off the tab that is provided on Patreon. You're playing this song in no time at all. Not difficult playing, really good variations. It just depends on how many of those variations you want to put into your bass work playing this song, whether you want to do a note for note type transcription. As you'll see in my cover version that you'll see on this channel very soon, there'll be a link below and a tab above me now when that cover version is available. Grab the tab, click the thumbs up button to give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, the Eastern Suburbs School of Music here on YouTube, and if you've got any questions, comments or requests to leave, please leave them. I'll get around to doing them as soon as I possibly can. Enjoy playing To the Island by Crowded House on your bass guitar.